I seen it because he had too many backpacks. First, when I know that I go crazy about one key trying to get through the metal detector. You understand what I mean? So I feel like, why is he hot? Is this right for him to go through this? So what I did was try to run to the door because she told me to slow down. I speeded up because I wanted to warn them. I was going to take the chance to save others, but I didn't, because that's when I heard the 6 rounds of shots going off. And that's when I said, run for your life, child. And that's what we did. I feel like that just could have been me and my child right there, because I was the first one he talked to when he walked up there. Like I was saying to the reporter, the shooter. I don't know him by name because he asked me a question. So being that I say don't speak to stranger, and I'm the parent here, I'm gonna be the one to address him. He asked me, he said, ma'am, can you show me where I can go to file a petition? So I said, I really don't know, but I can tell you I'm going to court, but I do know you got to go through the doors and go through the gates and go to the right. So I guess that's what he tried to do. But at the same point, at that same time, when he walked past me, he speeded up like he started, walking fast, because I started picking up my pace. He seen me finna move a little faster to do the warning. You know what I mean? But he beat me to the point. Once I got to the door, that's when everything started.
Well, tell me, what did you notice about him that alarmed you?
The backpacks, all the backpacks and the gun sticking down here. Yeah, and that's when I started to run. So that's when I was like, okay, I gotta do something here. But, you know what I mean? Once I got to the door, he didn't let me do anything. I tried to go to the door to warn him that, hey, I don't think you guys really want to let him in this door. You understand what I'm saying? Because he is carrying some guns here. Bottom line is, I just thank God right now, you know what I mean? Because he warned me.
What we have at this time is about 10 after 1 this afternoon. A male suspect, actually a male, entered into the west entrance of the St. Pete courthouse. As he approached the magnetometers, the 2 deputies that were on duty as bailiffs instructed him to go through the magnetometers. They were going to scan what he was carrying. At that point, the suspect produced a handgun and began firing at the deputies. The 2 deputies returned fire. One of them was hit. The return fire struck the suspect, and the suspect has been killed. The deputy that was struck suffered non-life-threatening injuries. He's been taken to a local hospital where he's being treated at this time. Right now, investigators from our homicide unit are working with forensic specialists. They've secured the scene and sealed off the entrance to the courthouse. They're processing the scene at this point and interviewing witnesses.